Hi, this is your host. Plastic waste is one of the biggest environmental challenges today. It pollutes our land and oceans, harms wildlife, and takes hundreds of years to degrade. As discarded plastic accumulates, finding effective solutions to manage it becomes crucial. But what if tiny particles smaller than a soccer ball could offer big solutions? Enter nanotechnology. In this video, we'll explore how nanotechnology, which deals with materials at the atomic and molecular level, might be the key to tackling the global plastic waste crisis. Let's dive in. To understand how nanotechnology can help, let's first break down the problem itself. Plastic is made from polymers, long chains of molecules that can be molded and shaped during manufacturing, making items like water bottles, packaging, and electronics. But this durability that makes plastic so useful is also its downfall. It means that plastic doesn't decompose easily, persists in the environment for hundreds of years, and can even break down into particles smaller than a sesame seed called microplastics. This poses risks to wildlife, contaminates our food chain, and takes up valuable space in landfills. So how can nanotechnology come to the rescue? Well, it starts with understanding what nanotechnology is all about. Nanotechnology works with materials at the scale of atoms and molecules, about 1 to 100 nanometers. To put that into perspective, a soccer ball is about 7,000 times larger than a nanoparticle. At this minuscule level, materials exhibit unique properties different from their larger forms, opening up a world of possibilities. One promising area is using nanocatalysts to break down plastic. Scientists are developing nanocatalysts, tiny particles that accelerate chemical reactions. These catalysts offer several advantages. They can break down tough plastics such as polyethylene terephthalate (PET), found in clothing and beverage bottles, much faster than conventional methods. And they do this with less energy, making the process more efficient. Another benefit of these nanocatalysts is their reusability. After helping to break down the plastic, they can be recovered and used again and again, further reducing the environmental impact. But how do these nanocatalysts work? Different catalysts work in various ways, but many involve facilitating the breaking and reforming of chemical bonds within the plastic molecules. For example, certain metal oxide nanoparticles can absorb light energy, triggering reactions that break apart the bonds holding the polymer chains together. Other nanocatalysts use a combination of acids and bases to facilitate the breakdown process. By providing the necessary conditions, these tiny catalysts speed up the transformation of plastic waste into its basic building blocks, making it easier to recycle or even convert it into new products. Another way that nanotechnology can help solve the plastic waste crisis is through nano-enabled sensors. These sensors can accurately identify different types of plastic, improving the efficiency of sorting processes in recycling facilities. Without efficient sorting, the valuable plastics get mixed in with other waste, decreasing their value and making recycling less appealing. Manually sorting through piles of waste is slow and error-prone, leading to contamination and downgrades. This is where nano-enabled sensors can make a significant impact. These sensors utilize the unique optical and electrical properties of nanomaterials when exposed to different types of plastics. For instance, some sensors use gold nanoparticles that change color when they encounter specific plastic polymers. By passing the waste through a sensor, a machine can quickly identify the type of plastic, directing it to the appropriate recycling stream. These sensors can also detect contaminants such as metals or glass, ensuring that the recycling process remains efficient. Moreover, they can monitor the quality of recycled materials, guaranteeing that the standards are met. The integration of nano-enabled sensors into recycling plants can streamline the process, reduce contamination, and increase the value of recycled plastics, encouraging more widespread adoption of nanocatalysts and nano-enabled sensors. There's another important application of nanotechnology in addressing plastic pollution: nanomaterials for water purification. As discarded plastic ages, it can break down into particles smaller than a sesame seed called microplastics, which pose a serious threat to marine life and potentially to human health when it enters the food chain. Removing these microplastics from water sources is crucial to protect both wildlife and ourselves. And here's where nanotechnology steps in again. Researchers have developed innovative nanomaterials with unique properties that can trap and filter out these tiny particles. One approach involves using membranes with nanoscale pores that act as sieves, allowing water to pass through while blocking microplastics. These membranes can be integrated into water filtration systems, providing an effective way to remove plastic particles before they contaminate our drinking water supply. Another strategy employs magnetic nanoparticles coated with materials that attract microplastics. By dispersing these nanoparticles into the water and applying a magnetic field, the particles can be easily collected, taking the plastic with them. This method offers a simple and efficient way to clean up plastic-contaminated water bodies. Additionally, nanotechnology enables the development of sensors to detect microplastics in water. These sensors can provide real-time monitoring of plastic levels, helping identify sources of contamination and evaluate the effectiveness of cleanup efforts. By harnessing the power of nanotechnology, we can develop more efficient, cost-effective, and eco-friendly methods to break down plastic waste, sort different types of plastic, and purify water contaminated by microplastics. These advancements offer promising solutions to tackle the plastic waste crisis. However, it's essential to acknowledge that nanotechnology also presents its own set of challenges and potential risks. One concern revolves around the toxicity and environmental impact of nanoparticles. As these particles are often made from metals or other potentially harmful substances, there is a risk that they could pose threats to human health and the environment if not handled properly. Additionally, the production and large-scale use of nanomaterials require careful consideration to ensure worker safety and prevent potential ecological disruptions. Moreover, the durability and longevity of nanotechnology-based solutions remain uncertain. The long-term stability and performance of nanocatalysts and other nanoscale components are crucial for their effectiveness. More research is needed to fully understand how these materials will hold up over time and how they will interact with the environment. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of nanotechnology in addressing the plastic waste crisis are too significant to ignore. Researchers around the world are working tirelessly to develop innovative solutions while also conducting extensive studies to assess the potential risks. By striking a balance between pushing the boundaries of nanotechnology and thoroughly evaluating its implications, we can harness the power of this technology to create a cleaner, greener planet. Looking ahead, nanotechnology has the potential to revolutionize plastic waste management, offering innovative solutions to break down, sort, and purify. From using nanocatalysts to accelerate plastic degradation to employing nano-enabled sensors for efficient sorting and developing nanomaterials for water purification, each advancement brings us closer to a more sustainable future. However, it is crucial to continue researching the potential risks and challenges associated with nanotechnology to ensure its safe and responsible application. By embracing a balanced approach that combines innovation with caution, we can harness the power of nanotechnology to tackle the plastic waste crisis and create a healthier planet for generations to come. So what are your thoughts on nanotechnology's role in solving the plastic waste crisis? Do you see it as a promising solution? Or are there other approaches you think are more important? Share your ideas and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of nanotechnology and its potential to transform plastic waste management. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below to show your support. Your feedback means a lot to us and helps us continue exploring the incredible advancements in science and technology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.